Now I'm going to separate these sticks from those sticks, as these are going to be a little bit drier as they came out of the tree. The one good thing about living in the South is there's very beautiful weather. One of the bad things about living in the South is there can be some very bad weather. Right now I am on the outskirts of Hurricane Barry. It just came through my area. And even though it was just a Category 1 storm, it did make everything wet and got some sticks and stuff in the yard down, no big deal. But it got me thinking, what if you're not used to living in an area where there's hurricanes and bad weather? Say you're traveling and you get stuck in the hurricane, you're not paying attention and you're trying to outrun it. Say you're on the interstate and you get into an area that's flooded and you turn around and the area behind you flooded, so you're stuck on this so-called island on the interstate. What are you going to do? How are you going to get a fire going? How are you going to survive? You can cook some meal or whatever. You're going to need a fire. Fire has a lot of uses. So what I'm going to plan to do today is show you a interesting way to start a fire with damp wood and something you might not think of. Right now I got a lot of wind coming too, so this is another part of the quote worst case scenario. So what I have is a bunch of dry wood that I got from the trees. I picked it off the trees, not on the ground, just straight up off the trees, one with the other. And then over here I have wood I got off the ground. Now, getting a fire started with wet wood is troubling enough, but trying to get a fire started with wet wood in the wind, that's even worse. So I found these on eBay here a while back. Magic relighting candles. They'll trick candles. You can get them at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Walmart. A lot of places have them for $1 or $2. I got these off eBay. They were like 50 cents or something like that. Had to wait a little bit, but anyways. First I'm going to try to see how well they relight. If I can get 2 or 3 of them going, will it be enough to get my dry wood going and enough to get my damp wood going to get a decent fire started? So let's see what we can do. To begin with, I'm just going to start out with 3 candles. I'm just going to use an everyday Bic lighter. Got 2 logs, small logs here on the ground. I'll set them down in there so it gives me some air for the fire. Then I'll start putting my dry wood and then my damp wood once it gets going. As you can tell, it's windy enough. I'm having trouble even lighting them. Okay, there they go. Gotta be careful, that wax is pretty hot on there. You can tell the wind's giving them a hard time already. So these may not be the best trick candles. Get a little bit more of the wicks going. There. Okay. Just gonna set them down. Try not to put them out. They're going pretty good. So let me get my dry wood here. See if it's going to be enough fire in there to get them going. Try to get some of these smaller sticks in there. One thing I noticed, these candles are burning down quickly, very, very quickly. So this particular brand, they may not be the best option for this method, I guess you'd say, or I don't know, they're burning down really quickly. There it goes. Now it's starting to catch some of the smaller wood twigs. I keep feeding some of these smaller twigs in there. Try to get something going. There we go. Now definitely, if you have the time, make you a windbreak or something, some rocks, or stack up some logs or something. A windbreak would definitely help in this situation. But as you can see, it's taking off pretty good. So I'm gonna start putting some more of this dry wood on here, get a good, decent fire going here. Now I'm gonna put some of my damp wood. I'm gonna take my damp wood, I'm gonna make it a fire break, windbreak. It's not gonna do much good because the wind's blowing everywhere right now. But it also dry out that damp wood. Now this wood is the wood I got from off the ground. Start putting some of this stuff on there, this damp wood on there. This wood is just about damp. It rained early this morning. A little bit closer to it there. See if it'll start drying it out. You can tell this wood doesn't really snap very much, so it's still pretty damp. Put it on top of that fire there. I have no rhyme or reason to how I'm putting these sticks on here. I'm just sitting them on there where I seem fit at. So I get some of these bigger ones on top, let them start drying out. Try to get some of the smaller ones inside that fire, coal bed down there. That wind's helping this fire build stronger and stronger, but it can also be a hindrance too. You need to look at your surrounding areas, especially if you're off in the woods. You make sure there's nothing combustible around your fire. You know, rake away all your leaves, anything that's going to catch fire. You don't want this fire spreading more than it needs to. And really, you don't need a big fire, just enough that you can maybe cook you some hot dogs, or maybe just something. Boil you some water, make you some coffee, you know, something to, you know, keep your morale up if you're stranded, something like that. So do you think using the magic relighting candles as a fire started in a survival situation is a good idea? I think so. Like I said, a lot of this wood that I put on here was wet, damp from off the ground. Now granted, I started the fire with some dry wood that I found off in the trees, which is always a good idea. But can you get a fire started using magic candles? Oh, most definitely. I'm gonna get a couple more packs of these off of eBay or, you know, Dollar Tree, wherever I can find them at right now. And I'm gonna put some in my pack. I'm gonna put some in my car, because you don't always have the perfect situation where you're gonna have perfect tinder to get a fire started. You know, I keep a lighter in every one of my vehicles, there in my pack. You can just light them off with the lighter and go at it. Then all you gotta do is your basic fire maintenance, so keeping your fire going, and you can get a fire started. You can build enough heat up to get a decent fire started to survive off of until help comes, until the floodwaters reside, so on and so forth. But anyways, I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see y'all next time.